Greetings, this is Zhao Ming, episode 16, but we actually start looking at Bo, who happens to be pretty close to getting Celestial Barracks in his province. And also, probably should be getting these units. Some crane gunners. They would be helpful for sniping lords or whatever. And also I think that'll probably be enough ranged for this army. Now, looking at diplomacy, no, quick deal.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer. Fine.
Some free money, essentially. Ooh. What was that offer that one faction had?
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
Welcome to my private study.
Not you.
Friends of the Empire, come.
I join war against them. Another way. I join war against and them. Pretty close. Who's the most powerful right here? If I found... it must be Malekith, right? Because I haven't seen him, so... I haven't seen him, but yeah, it's gotta be him, I'm certain.
Be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
We're to join war against all these factions. Got a lot of money, but... Stag legions. I think I'll just go ahead and say all these factions is my offer. How illuminating. Does that affect the diplomatic layout of the world to any major extent?
The
Guess
forces
not.
of Nangao cannot all abandon their posts, but will assist you where possible.
Give you a little bit of money.
Over tyrant knows best.
It's the decline. Here, have a little bit of money. Stay friendly.
Make your offer, but
Lord. Maelstrom is here.
For the Imperial family.
Guess they can pick up whatever this is. Hopefully it's not a trap.
Ready those sea legs. Double the practice drills. Certainly.
better get going so that I can not be left out.
A worthy addition to my arsenal.
Well, here.
Moving out.
So they're just not friendly people, I guess.
Do you wish the lady's favor?
Dirtworth clan scarce, so I just offered to join them at war. What was their... Probably just wait. Most powerful factions, Cult of Sotek, 12 settlements. Glorious level 5 settlement, finally.
The Celestial Blacksmith.
So we got him there,
Of whooshing.
and that army is gathering. So we are off balance. I need something. I definitely need a caravan. Dispatch. Now I think I'm about ready to enter. Getting... oh. Doesn't look like Dirthu likes me. They have bow units, or... that's probably better. And... Saytang! He definitely needs some worthy items. Does he already have Vanguard deployment? I guess not, so we can have that, and... enchanted item. Does he have stock? Oh, this is going to be hilarious. Saytang! Saytang can stay there, I feel.
I crave.
I'll drain the pus from you.
Sounds pretty...
Dead.
I don't know if that's like threatening or if that's like a compliment from Nurgle. I could see it either
Two
way.
arms in Zheng Yang's name.
Occupy.
Not yours.
Just Foe Seeker.
General of the celestial host. Be like water. We will reach our destination. Storms or not.
Natural authority. There is merit in this. We resume at daybreak.
Ooh, I see the issue. There's... 2 stacks plus
The sea brings death.
effectively 3 stacks there. Not the sort of thing that I want to charge 2 armies into, to be honest. How's my diplomacy doing?
The Empire. What?
This is my mission.
Ooh, corn.
I bathe in your family.
Corn's exiles. Yeah, please don't do that, Scarbrand, because if you do, that could get this video demonetized once I get monetized, so please don't do that. What's his army buff? Training. He is a noisy fellow. Building upgrades.
For Cathay.
Then behind I have to wait a turn. So that means 3 turns of waiting to get 4 of those units, which would suggest that I should get actually if I 2 or 8. So 16. Why not a drum and crossbows?
Our ancient empire has not survived until now without friends.
Anyone who's at the brink of a deal I could sway,
Who
maybe.
calls? Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich, can Affirmative.
So, how close am I to
Greetings from Sigma.
military lines? If I were to declare war on them, yeah, not very close. Maybe if I captured a settlement and donated it? So here I'm getting attacked, and for once with Nurgle I think I maybe have a chance. As long as I can prevent the Rot Knights from getting into melee, which... I have to fight out, don't I? Now, with this battle, I am kind of concerned by all these regiments of renown. However, seeing them does give me hope in 2 ways. One, because this means that they're probably doing the recruit several regiments of renown as a defense strategy. And 2, because if I can take all these units out and all but 2 of them... No. Okay, so it's pretty evenly split between Demonic and Mortal. But if I can take this out, then I will deny them those units to recruit for a few turns, which will mean that whatever they're doing will wither even more. And maybe, just maybe, Nurgle can be expunged. Poxmakers of Nurgle, anyway. I'm not quite sure if Tumerkhan is dead. I think he is in this campaign. And Epidemius is anyone's guess, honestly, though I've heard he isn't a very strong lord as an AI, so maybe he'll be dead. These trees are really annoying because essentially I'm getting coerced into putting my army here, which is not the best place at all. I think I'll just use these archers almost like a front line. The lion. Yeah.
Fight for the pride! For you are the guardians of order! The defenders of harmony!
I accept.
Sun Yang's faith.
Warpstone and steel.
It's not the most efficient use of rockets, but whatever. Especially if they waste a fleshy abundance.
Cannons. Immediately. Fight as one.
Throw everything at them, I think. Instead.
Sorcerer of secrets. Setting out. All is possible.
Okay.
Rocket battery!
Redirect onto them. You direct onto him.
Shaper of steel. Elemental magic. My elixirs are ready. A mighty elixir. I go where I will.
Wind and fire!
They're the Rhine Riders. I should have expected that, honestly.
Warriors, I am prepared!
Mines.
It's... Rocket battery!
I am
Get out of there.
law of meta. The path of meta.
Jade officer!
Acolyte of secrets.
Not really clear if that bombardment helped at all.
Peasant spearmen! Retreat! Withdraw!
Wow, this Nurgle stuff is just absolutely
Order
not
and balance!
something that I can seem to deal with.
Seeking Cathay's foe!
Restore order!
I mean, I guess it's good for showing why Chaos is such a threat in the lore if this is what they're working with.
Metallurgy unleashed.
Retreat! Withdraw! Shield of the Celestial Empire!
Ready as always.
Rocket battery!
That was pretty fun. I like that you can stagger the Uncle Frunkle.
Retreat!
Master metallurgist. Power of the elements.
Ancestors, guide me!
Brain
wind and fire!
Sorcerer's outcast.
Sound the retreat!
Did you never use your bounce spell?
We are doomed.
Crumbling. Disintegrating. As seems to be the running theme. The hull tries to attack Nurgle, and Nurgle has an army that's way stronger than it seems. Nurgle wins. Wonder if there's a lesson to be learned. Maybe send...
Iron Dragon's assistance.
No, I'm not going to that. But, maybe the lesson is send the Iron Dragon and then backed up by... Oh, of course we'll enter war on the side of Reichland. But anyway, I'm hoping that...
You have the honor of meat.
hopefully 2 dragons can deal with that, and then...
The forces of Nangao cannot all abandon.
Or not moved. Oh, that's interesting. So they've got... Now I can work with this.
Plot a course. We sail.
Okay, Vampiric Attrition.
Celestial General. Enforce the dragon's will.
I shall hear you out before death lends you to my ranks. This
Okay,
serves my
so
cause.
hopefully I'll get 1 turn more, because what I need to do is declare war, lay siege, and then I can wipe out these armies through that trick of siege to lock them in, but then use the besieging forces, and then together my besieging forces should be able to
Sea brings death.
starve out / bring down them. And
Welcome. What brings you here?
if I were to go to war with Dreadfleet, that would not give me a lot, but every little bit helps, I suppose.
Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge it worthy or no.
Indeed.
As you say, sir.
Just keep on picking up allies.
Do you wish the lady's favor?
I approve.
Money. So slowly climbing to become stronger.
Dragon.
And here we've got Glittering Rogue.
Make haste.
This far away, it's probably fine to Forced March. Just look at all those Celestial Dragon Guard. I think this army will be pretty tough for them to crunch through. Tails. Okay. It's
Our supremacy is assured.
I seek warpstone.
I am Beligar.
Answer of Grand Cathay. Only Shen Yong could do that.
I'm not much for words, but I'm pretty nifty with an axe.
ooh, Grumbrindle. I hope they update your model. That looks like, well, it looks as old as it is, honestly, which is to say, pretty old, putting it mildly. Questioner, martial artist, harmonizer, martial artist.
Alchemist of the House of Secrets. Alchemist ready.
Full plague of rest, no shifting. Go ahead and save that character.
The Iron Dragon would approve.
Warriors for the Empire.
3. Perfect.
The struggle against the great enemy must be fought on multiple fronts.
Strength rank.
Ask your favor, and I will check with the Demos Kron that you are worthy.
Damage building. Kinda surprised they did not attack it. And conquer it. I should have attacked and conquered it, honestly. I think that was a mistake on their part.
The more asks it.
Actually, this army might be a very interesting tool, potentially. How are these guys doing?
Talk fast, for you are my enemy.
Pretty rude there, short guy, but okay. Speaking to a dragon who has teeth and threatened you, so, then again, you're in possibly the worst position in the entire world for me to send troops to, so, Well, this is an interesting situation. Actually, I'm gonna fight out, mostly just let the Allied do all of the, well, fighting for obvious reasons, because my garrison is barely existent. I am curious as to what's going to happen. Hopefully, they can deal with Kugath. I don't know, though. Looks like the Gold Tooth guys are going to be heavily outnumbered. I would say, hopefully, that means the computer controlling Gold Tooth has a plan and knows that could win, but on the other hand, you'd think the same of the Nurgle, so who knows? At least now once you see the army and the amount of mass they take up, it makes more sense why they took this fight. I guess I can drop a rock from space or whatever on them at some point. So he is... Oh, so he just fleshy abundance himself. Ew. I'll keep my units coming in over here to hopefully distract the enemy. So they have some Cathay and Grand Cans from Yao Yang. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend shooting Kugath, but I can't really decide what they do. Really should get going because there is no way the ogres win the shooting war, I think. Unless this is part of their strategy. And I guess I'll put everything I have into defeating this unit, maybe. That was certainly impressive visually, and if I got rid of one unit, that's probably a net benefit for my ally. I think it's pretty cool how this guy's horns appear to be made out of ice.
Spears! Sound the retreat!
It looks like I didn't quite knock them into crumbling or anything, but wait, there are Heaven's Slaughtermasters? This is new. At least new to me. When did they get added? Let me know in the comments. So as it stands here, first off, respect to this guy for actually using his spells in an intelligent way, it seems. And so they're burning up. Ooh, this is... This is going pretty well. Even if I don't have an army anymore. Wonder what this would be like without Rills and Modon. Let's not find out. Sometimes it almost looks like the orange cannonballs hit and bounce off as the green blade blasts he throws. Aren't those like globs of Nurglings he's checking or something? Oh no, I think the Cast Giant might just win the duel against their wizard, unless someone intervenes to save him. Honestly, they should be shooting their cannons at the Cast Giant. That would be way more efficient, especially because how much resistance does Kugath have? Not as much as I thought. Kugath is incredibly durable, though, even with almost his entire army gone. He's keeping it up. Really, what they should do is just destroy the rest of his army and try to army loss him. I think. Though, to be fair, if someone could take down Kugath, that possibly would be a sign that you're going to win the whole battle. Oh, you were so close, guys. You were so close. Oh no. So close. So close. If there's anything I could have done better, let me know. But as it stands, I don't think that was winnable on my account because, well, I can't control all these guys. Looking at things from this high up, seeing all the armies and world locations. Of course, we're going to be friends with Reichland. So this is Throt, I think. Yep, that's Throt. This is probably going to be a complete wipeout, and I'm most likely going to lose this army, because I'm certain he has a stack, but let's fight it out.
Remember training! Trust in the dragons! The victory shall be certain!
Where are they?
Peasant archers! Never conquer! Make some! Without hesitation! There must be order! An advantageous position!
Is there an escape zone?
Magistrate repositioning! Taking position! Seeking advantage!
Guess not.
Warriors!
Bring us meat!
Butcher and drinks! Scalper! Sound the retreat!
So I guess I won't be saying any caravans along Clan Malter, where it's
Dragon Slayer! Wind and fire, bringing harmony. Thoughts in harmony, repositioning. dragons chose me! And I got
Dragons may have chosen you, but unfortunately it looks like you're
Dragon Slayer!
also chosen for destruction. That was over quickly. Very quickly. Oh, that was a garrison? Did not realize that. Seems to be a very weapons team focused army. Is that just the meta? For the Skaven? That is a very powerful army. I don't even think that if I had a field bell I could beat it with what I have here. Be a challenge even with the Zhao Ming's army, honestly. Probably. Unless I was the defender in a siege, I guess, then I think I could handle it without too much trouble. Wonder what Skarsnik is talking about here. Probably something nefarious. What's that I see? Sure looks like the Wood Elves found a second army over here. If they did, that's a little bit concerning. Because they might, and this is definitely just a might, they might attack. Seems plague. Skaven. Farewell. Cool guy. Any quick deals to be made? Maybe not. Alright. Guess I can't do diplomacy with them. I think this is a good ending point. And when I come back, what I will do is fight a battle for the Galleon's Graveyard. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Farewell.